And I am back, guys, with another MMA breakdown and picks. This weekend, UFC Vegas 99. Last week I had a really amazing week. Picked Roval, put on a really good performance. Could have swept the whole card, but man, I missed just one fight. At the time I did have Sabatini, man, I did, but then I switched. On that day, I picked Pierce. He looked awful. Could have done a sweep, but I went 11-1, which was like decent performance from my side, picking wise and everything, prediction wise. But man, this weekend about to do the same thing. Got some really dope picks, dope breakdown for this weekend. I can't wait for this car, man. So it's a really good car, man. It's a really good car. With that said and done, man, let's get straight to the first fight. Lane versus the Spain heavyweight division. For both guys that come off losses. I gotta go with the Spain here. Lane's based option is basically weathering the stall, but maybe like getting the takedowns, but I don't see him getting past the first round. I think this Spain will finish him in the first or early in the second. So I got this Spain by finish. Second fight, we got Martinez versus Alice Adeline. Both fighters are kind of similar. Good, really decent strikers, but Adeline kind of has the advantage with the grappling. Also, she looked decent in the first fight. Also, so gotta go with Adeline. Also, she's fought here in South Africa. Before, she was a former champ. Also, she was a champ last year in the AFC. So I gotta pick Alice. I feel like she's the more better MMA fighter. She's got more tools to win. But Martinez she's the better striker. But I think Alice will mix it up and get the job done. She is tough also. Next fight, we got Pereira versus Reed. This fighter, man, we got a striker versus grappler. I'm not impressed by both fighters. Reed didn't impress me in her last performance. Pereira, she's been out for a long time, but I've been more impressed by who she's fought. Pereira, she's fought the better opponents, and I think Pereira will catch her. On the feet, Reed isn't that dangerous, so that's why I'm more confident on Pereira. I feel like if she can withhold herself in her feet, I feel like she can get something on the ground. Maybe like get a submission out of nothing. I think she'll get a submission or get a decision. Probably get a takedown, grind it out, and yeah, or even get a late finish by submission. But either way, I got Pena, but I'm not confident. But I got Pena, but decision or submission. Next fight, you got Edwards versus Vidal. Another fight that's like kind of close on paper. Vidal has lost her two fights in the UFC. Won her first fight against Ramona Pescar, not a really good fighter. Lost her last two fights. Didn't look that good at all. Edwards has been improving actually. She's been really improving, especially her grappling. Her striking has always been top notch, but her grappling has improved. Training with Valentina has helped her, so that's why I'm kind of picking Edwards. I feel like Vidal will struggle to get the takedowns. I think Edwards will piece her up on the feet and maybe get a finish or win a decision by just basically stuffing the takedowns and winning the striking battle. Next fight, we got Katona versus Matsumoto. Matsumoto, good win in his first UFC fight, man. He looked good. I wouldn't say he looked good, but good finish either way. Brett Katona, I've been really impressed by what I've seen from him. That fight when he won the finale of the Ultimate Fighter, that was impressive, man. That was really impressive. He showed heart and guts and everything. He laid it out all out there, man, and that's what I like about him. That's what I think we're gonna see from him. Both fighters are really tough and greedy fighters. They're kind of similar, but I feel like Katona has fought the better competition. Really good underdog here, so I gotta pick Katona. I feel like he's fought the better competition. I feel like he's gonna grind it out, and he's tougher. He's fought the better competition. He's been in the UFC longer. Also, he's been in the UFC before, so gotta pick Katona. But it's really close. Both fighters are similar, but I feel like Katona is gonna grind it out and get the decision. I mean, last one in the prelims, we got Nicolau versus Asimbayev, man. This is another man. Close fight. Nicolau has lost his, I think, last two fights been finished also. So not a good look at all. Asuma Asuma Bev has looked good. Hasn't lost any UFC fights yet. I mean, he's a grinder, man. He's a grinder. I feel like we're gonna see the same thing here. He's gonna grind it out. I feel like he's gonna grind it out. But Nicolau, he's got power in them in them hands, so we could see a finish from him. But Asumbayev, I mean, I think he can withhold himself on the feet and grind out the decision, or even get like a submission and then later on. But I got Asumbayev by decision or by finish. But either way, I don't see a way Nicolau can win this fight. Maybe if he gets a takedown of his own, we might see that. But or even keep on the feet. But Azimbayev also has decent striking, so got Azimbayev though by decision. Next fight we got Elkins versus Pineda. I got Pineda all day, man. I got Pineda. He's the better striker. Elkins is dangerous on the ground though, and he's greedy. He's really, really greedy, and he's tough. And it's hard to get him out of there. But I feel like Pineda, probably in the later round, second round or third round, he might like catch a submission or even get a finish. But Elkins can get a submission out of nothing. But if Pineda stays safe, I think he's gonna get the job done here. He's the better fighter. He's got more power. He's better on the feet and everything. But yeah, I got Pineda by decision or finish in the later rounds. Hadley versus Smotherman. I got Jake Hadley, man. Ever since he's moved up, I mean, okay, not ever since he moved up, but the fight that he had when he moved up, he really, really looked good, man. I mean, he looked good. He looked way better. I feel like maybe this is his weights. Maybe him cutting weights kind of did something on him. But yeah, man, that fight, he looked good. He didn't look tired at all. He didn't look gassed. I feel like he looked technical. I feel like he's going to garner another decision. Yeah, I think on the feet, he's the better striker. Smotherman might have power, might have more power, but I feel like Hadley is the more technical fighter. He's the better MMA fighter. He's going to mix it up with the striking, with the grappling, and get the job done like that. Jake Hadley, man, by decision. I don't see finish, but maybe if a finish, maybe a submission or something like that. Next fight, we got a banger here, guys. We got a banger. Sumadashi versus Energy Johnson. I love Johnson, man. I mean, that fight against Joshua Van, he looked impressive. He really, really looked impressive there. I mean, I think he got a finish also, and I picked him there, so that was impressive. I feel like the jab, his jab, I feel like he might lose the first round, but second and third round, he's going to put it on Sumadashi. Sumadashi might gas also, but Johnson, he's going to push the pace on him, be on his face the whole time, gas him out, and that's how he's going to get the job done. I got Energy Johnson by late finish or decision, but I feel like the pace that Johnson puts on him is going to be too much for Sumadashi. But Sumadachi's got power. We saw what he did against Snell. He gassed out there, but we've seen what he has on his hands. But I feel like Johnson has this on his. I think he has this. I think he's gonna get this job done by decision or late finish. Co-main event: Rob Font versus Kyler Phillips. I got Kyler, man. I got Kyler. I feel like this is the same thing as Johnson. I feel like the pace that Phillips is gonna put on Font is gonna be too much. I like the jab of Font, but the pace of Phillips, the threat of takedowns. Phillips is also a really, really technical striker. He's a really, really good striker. So the threat of takedowns, he's also a decent striker. So I feel like the pace that he's going to put on Font is going to be too much. Takedowns, striking and everything, and the kicks and everything. I feel like Kyler Phillips got this all day. I feel like it's going to be really, really close decision, but I feel like the threat of the takedowns and everything, I think Kyler Phillips will get the job done, yeah. But it's going to be a close decision, but either way, he's going to get the job done, yeah. Main event time, guys. I mean, Pereira versus Hernandez. Fluffy, man. I mean, the pace that he has, he doesn't give up. Pereira, dangerous as always. Powerful guy. Can't believe that he was a welterweight, but a really, really powerful guy. But I mean, I got Fluffy here. I feel like Fluffy. I mean, I got this. First round, if Hernandez survives the first round, then he's gonna get the job done. The pace that he always has, it's gonna be too much. But if Pereira has a chance to win, he has to finish him in the first or second round, man. But I got Pereira. I got Hernandez by late finish, by late submission. Yeah, guys, this is my prediction. Let's get it, guys. Let's get it.